Yeah, good to be back. It's been a little while. It's nice to get back to the 13th Legion. When we left off, we had just pressed retire to see what our score was. I think we got 200 odd. And I did say we were going to continue, so here we are to continue. Right. I kind of need to reacquaint myself with these lads because I haven't seen them for a while. Let's see. So we've got Lars the Raider, a level 5 Raider, great sword. We've got Bitzelfuss Optimi, shield bearer. Only 61 melee skill. I'm not loving, but it's okay. Lucius Verinos. Generally, I'm liking the state of all the armor we have here. Okay, so we've got another Raider over here. So something that I kind of want to incorporate is a tactic that I've been using in my offline playthroughs, which is you put 5 up front, 7 at the back. Now normally I would use Huskarls, so a Huskar would be an Axe Master with rotation, and then if someone on the front line gets in trouble, they get swapped out by the Huskar. But let's just modify that here slightly. We'll put the Raiders on the flanks. We've also got some pretty hefty armored guys here put up front, which is actually great. So, the only source of shield breaking that we actually have here is this two-handed Axe Master. Just check the weapon specializations of the guys up front here. Okay, so we've got a Flail Master, Picasis. Oh yes, he used to be the Sergeant. Scipio is an Axe Master, and Bitzelfuss hasn't got a specialization just yet. So we'll make Bitzelfuss an Axe Master when he levels up again, which is going to be in one fight. Because the main issue I'm seeing here is that we don't have reliable shield destruction, which worries me. On the plus side, we've got 4 pretty awesome archers. Okay, I definitely want this lamellar harness on the front line. Just taking a look here. Okay, so these lads don't have a lot in the way of fatigue. We need to change that. So this is 230 and 210. We've got 250 and 210, 200 and 210. Yo, that's not enough. Enough fatigue. Good lord. Got some issues. Okay, always only level 5, so he's going to have to throw Shatter once or twice before running out of fatigue, which is an issue. But as long as he's just using Smite, that'll be fatigue neutral. On the next level, he needs to take Underdog. He needs footwork as well. The guys in the front line need footwork. Okay, well, we can split shield here, and that can split shield as well, but only 16 damage, that's no good. 26 damage is pretty good, so that can break a round shield in a single swing, but it'll need 2 swings at a heater shield. Okay, assume sword mastery, alright, fair enough, here we go. While you're injured, Dahl, you don't need that armor, it's just, yeah, let's get Alexander in it. What are you? Bertman, you're a shield bearer. Okay, just the historian. Fair enough. And Grimold, we need to give somebody that male hauberk. Oh, here we go. Mark Antony has the fatigue for it. Just maximize the armor. Okay. Let's go sell a lot of this stuff that we're hanging on to. I'll take a look at that in a sec, but I'm very, very nervous of taking those 3 skull missions. That's just about cost price, which I think we can do better. Just sell all the junk we don't need. That's junk. Ooh, that's not junk. Almost sold that. What's the dagger situation? Is everybody up front carrying a dagger? Yes, and actually they don't need to be carrying these throwing weapons, I don't think. It's just wasting fatigue, especially when you have so little of it. Another thing I've found quite useful with the throwing axes in my offline experimentation is my ranged guys. If you're fighting auxiliaries or legionaries, obviously bows do no damage to them, but throwing axes work pretty effectively. We've got 4 archers, so we're going to need 3 bundles each. So we need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 4 more throwing axe stacks. But that's not an immediate concern. We've got the nets, that's great. You don't need throwing weapons at all, that is rubbish. Let's give you a nice light sword. And is there a hammer that you can carry? No, just use a dagger. Rightio. We would need 5 of these kite shields up front for when we're fighting very archer heavy lineups, so that one can go. And then we need 7 of these feral shields. So we'll hang on to 2 more of those. All those round shields can be sold. The javelins we don't actually need. I don't see us needing the jagged pikes, do we? Let's hang on to them. They're such good weapons. You can move 2 squares instead of attack. We don't need the daggers at all. Let's hang on to the flails. That we don't need. Don't need round shields. Let's say we only need, I'd say these 2. You can get rid of all of these. Don't need those. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, we need ammunition. Tools, we're okay for tools. Food, we're grand for food. How are we for bandages and dogs? So bandages we need 1, 2 so far up front. The cell kit needs to go up front here. 3 bandages. Just 3 more bandages. Gregor, good evening. We're just handing out some bandages here before we crack on. And I can say, having gotten quite deep into the greenskin invasion on my offline campaign, I'm very worried about where we are. What's going to be vital is having footwork on all of our archers. Yep, that's important, good. The archers are definitely the strongest part of our lineup. Okay, so we've got a spare shield bearer, 2 spare shield bearers, and we've got a spare raider. What worries me is the lack of footwork on the front line. Okay, that's 2 so far, 3. Okay, so you guys need footwork. We don't have any husk skulls, God. Okay, I think we can do without the shield break from the husk skulls. I think we can get a better price than that. Let's take a look, see what job is this. If it's fighting greens, 3 skulls for goblins, no thanks, that's too difficult for us. The only 3 skull mission I'll take is if it's a protect the politician guy that tends to pay very well. We should also be running across these hideouts whenever we can, because if there are bandit leaders there, we should look to kill them and see if we can get their armor. Before we dive headlong into the greenskin invasion, I'm going to want like lamellar harnesses at least on the front line. So we've got how many sets of heavy armor? So I think reinforced mail is the lowest quote-unquote heavy armor. We're going to need 7 sets, 1 and 2 for the flanks and 5 up front. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so we need 2 more. We can look to buy them, that's for sure. What's in here? A leader, definitely. Lots of raiders, some marksmen. I reckon we can outshoot those marksmen. But before we take this fight, let's just see if we can't pop into one of these villages and get a mission. Because if we're going to take out Cutthroat's hideout, I'd prefer to get paid to do it. And we do need to take out a mercenary company to achieve that ambition. Who's lowest level here? Birdwin the Shield Bearer. He's not really active. You know what? I think I might actually, before we take out those raiders, I'll just pay to train these 3 guys here. Grimold, Lars and Boone. That's a good price, that's a good price, that's a good price. Nice. It's important that we keep our ammunition as near as maxed out as much as we can, given how reliant we are on our archers. Just check what the numbers are for the helmets. 150, 140, that could be higher. 210, 250, that's very nice. Also, this range defense is a touch low for our sergeant. I'm just trying to think what my priorities are. I think weapon-wise we're in a good spot. All of our raiders have got the weapons they need. I might just quickly pick up these throwing axes, and then if we have 12 throwing axes we can fight skeletons if we need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So we've got, on the front line, it looks like there's only 2 guys. Okay, who doesn't have weapon specializations yet? The Bitzelfuss, Flail, and... So we've got 1 mace. I think I might make Picasso a mace user, and then Bitzelfuss a Axe Master. We need 2 Axe Masters and 2 Mace Masters up front, at a minimum. We have the 2-handed Warhammer for armor destruction on those Orc Warriors, and we've got Picasso carrying this Warhammer. I might actually make him a hammer specialist, but his melee skill is a touch low. Right. There's another temple. Where's the nearest temple? Gothmund. I think we'll pop down here, we'll clear out this hideout, and then we'll see if we can't find another mercenary company. I think it's probably time to dive into the Greenskin campaign. I imagine they're busy rampaging to the north and destroying cities. No work to be had. And of the houses that are on the map, I think we've pretty much, yeah, Periwinger was the house we wanted to ally with. Where are the Periwinger houses? Okay, there are these ones here. On my offline campaign, I experimented with having 2 crossbowmen and 2 archers. And it was great in the early to mid game, but then towards the later game it didn't get that great. Let's see. How much did you say? Yes. Oh, what is this? 7,500 to do what? Oh, break a siege. Breaking a siege is incredibly difficult. Do we think we can do it? I need some time to think. I mean, if we had strong armor for these 2 guys up front, then I would think we could do that. We were at least 1 short. At a minimum, I would want male hauberks on all 4 of the archers. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe a male shirt. Okay, so if we buy 1 set of heavy armor, we can put this one up here and the new one we bought over there, and then put the hauberks there and there. I don't know if we should try to do this siege or not. I'm kind of thinking, what the hell, why not? What's the range defense on my raiders? Not very good. I do know that when you take these sieges on, the biggest challenge is dealing with those bloody goblins, the little goblin archers. They're an absolute bloody nightmare to deal with. So on the front line we would put kite shields. And then the raiders would start with this loadout and then only whip out their 2-handed weapons once they're able to. You know what? What the hell? Let's be bold. Let's do it after we've cleaned out this raiders camp and taken out that leader. I mean, we need 1 more set of heavy armor. We might be able to get it for free, essentially. It's a touch scary trying to outshoot their marksmen, which they do have. Let's just make sure we're going to need at least 4 dogs, I think, up front. The raiders will need dogs, and these 2 guys up front will need 2 more dogs. Who do we give the mushrooms to? You know what? What the hell? Let's give mushrooms to Lars, and then one of the lads who has footwork can take the other dog. interest is being total ass. ¿Por qué? What on earth are you talking about? I'm thinking we don't actually need this undead trophy. Fear and mind control. Everybody's mental resistance is pretty high. Resolve, I mean. Whoever has the lowest resolve should wear that, but it's all like 40s, mid 40s here. 44, 44, 91, 45. So, knowing what I know about breaking a siege, we're going to need men to rotate out the injured. 3 is good, and we're going to need spare armor as well. It's the lack of armor that's worrying me. If we can get heavy armor off of this bandit leader, maybe we can hit 1 or 2 more of these cutthroat hideouts. I think if we have 2 spare sets of heavy armor and let's say 3 sets of spare heavy armor and 3 spare soldiers, I think we have a shot in breaking that siege. God, I hate these effing crossbows. See, that's why I equipped these kite shields. I mean, of all these raiders here, they're all scary, but like the single most dangerous weapon for us on this battlefield is that level 2 crossbow. The other thing I wish I had done, that I haven't done in this playthrough, which I have done on my offline playthrough, is taking adrenaline on my Huskell. So like, my Huskell would normally be someone who carries a long axe, and in this sort of situation, if it wasn't for the menace of Raddle being there, I would wait to the end of the turn, move him 1, 2, 3, 4 adrenaline, and then he can go 1, 2, 3 and close into the archer within a single turn. But it's not going to happen here. We're going to need to rely on... Actually, they've left their archers out in the open. That is very, very silly. Fools. Yeah, leaving their archers out in the open like that, not smart. Lectora, have you got Berserk? You do. I don't bet you'd hit that 54%. Don't hit that. Yeah! Oh, your internet's being total ass. Just try turning the stream quality down to 720 and refreshing. I know that does help sometimes. Hang on, the webcam's in the wrong place. There we go. %, 74. I think take the 250s. Yeah, good shooting. Julius, last but not least. God, having all the archers dead within the first 3 moves is amazing. Okay, let's have our raiders go to work on the next turn. Oh, that sounded so painful. Now I happen to know that this raider will move before Super Duper Noob, so don't leave him in contact. Damn it! Actually, there's no need to release hounds here, because the archers are dead. Nice! Nice! That's what I love about a person who's actually got the flail expertise skill. Oh, missed, thank goodness. Now I feel pretty good about the fact that we should be able to kill these raiders. Oh shit, that's a problem. But again, he's out in the open, so our archers should make pretty quick work of him. Also, if any of these raiders manage to throw these axes, pay attention to how much armor damage they do. That's actually quite substantial. Gregor, you did miss a little bit. You missed our archers, killing all 3 of their archers in a single turn. That was amazing. Okay, so what we need here is we need... Great work, Laws. Let's see here. What line? That should be good enough. There you go. 68% miss. Terrible shot. Lads, no good, that's not good. Oh, so close to death. Okay, the Calcis. Good dagger ready. Yeah, boy. Oh, those fighting axes, look at the damage. Loving the work, lads, loving it. Oh yeah. Lucius, I would say Stunlock, the Menace of Red Elm, but honestly there's no... I don't think it's necessary. He's not going to do a huge amount of damage with that boar spear. He's most likely to just poke away at us. And we should be able to clean up the rest of his raiders this turn, encircle him, take his armor. Why are you pushing Lars so much? It's not cool. It's not cool at all. It is a fairly easy battle so far. It's because our archers are so strong. We do need to get this guy out of melee range of Martinus Iurus. God, that's warbows, man. Warbows are so powerful. Our archers are such beasts. Oh, God, that's gotta hurt. I'd have to get through his shield, but oh, whoopsie, God, I didn't even realize I was in contact there. Whoopsie. Getting overconfident. Badness, come on. Yeah, that little boar spear doesn't do too much damage. Oh, man. Warbows are amazing. Oh, badness. Oh, God, it's so painful. Lovely. The archers, you can just stand down now. Whenever I see this now surrounding an enemy, I'm always reminded of playing XCOM Enemy Within, when I would use a, I forget what it's called again, the stun gun thing. When you would attack those, the UFOs, and you want to get the outsider, you leave the outsider until last. Oh, don't break free! Get him. Okay, good. Now at least he can't escape, and we should get all of his armor. We haven't done a single point of damage to his armor. Oh, whoopsie, I could have taken a dagger out there. Arc thrower, there it is. Well, that went well. We got ourselves reinforced male Hallberg. Ooh, okay, what do we not need here? We don't need that, needs that. I do wish I had taken the save up 7,500 gold ambition instead. You know, based on how well that went, and knowing that we need to go break a siege at some point, I think we should run around, we should be just clearing out all of these bandit hideouts, and doing that as often as we can. Bear in mind, at a minimum, for our 5 guys up front, we're going to need footwork and battle forged and heavy armor. So, yeah. So we need to pay to boost the XP for Aurelius. Calcis. Let's see, you're almost good to go, Calcis. One more level up and you can take battle forged. And Vorenus will take footwork. He'll get 2 level ups. He'll take footwork and he will take berserk. It means he's missing out on killing frenzy, so yeah, I shouldn't have taken fast adaptation, but oh well. God, 63 accuracy with level 7, that's not good. Just realizing how bad actually the majority of these soldiers are. Oh well, it's the hand we've been given. I've got a perk here, Scipio. I think you need Berserk or Fearsome. What's going to do more for us? Triggering. Honestly, I think Fearsome is going to do more for us. How much ignores armor? 0 to 16. And knowing what I know about fighting orcs, when you fight these gigantic battles where you are outnumbered by a huge amount of orcs, breaking their morale is really the only way to win the battle. Because if you just try to grind through them, you're going to have a bad time. Oh, the +1, fuck you. Oh yeah, Julius is level 11. So I think we're going to take 2 skill. We're going to take Fearsome and we're going to take Crippling Strikes to... Yeah, Overwhelm really hasn't worked out. Instead of Overwhelm, I wish I had taken Fearsome, Crippling Strikes and Executioner. What do I want more? Do I want Executioner or Crippling Strikes? I think Executioner. Headhunter's the other option, but Headhunter, as we know, counter-synergizes with a lot of things that we want to work with. Is Skelder dead? I think he is. Kid, a Long War 2 mod, and speaking of which, I've been meaning to give 1.3, which is the latest XCOM 2 mod. I've been meaning to give that a try. As soon as I can stream it reliably, I will do so. Okay, we can take one more perk here. So it's a choice between Executioner and Crippling Strikes. I think Executioner. So what did Mark Anthony take for his level 11? Mark Anthony, he took Recover. Does he really need Recover? Okay, I think I'll level him the same though. Take Recover as well. These long drawn out fights. That's 2. Not great. 81 at level 11 is not very good. That'll have to do. It'll have to be good enough. On my offline campaign, I've got, of my 4 archers, 3 of them on 90 and another one is at 100 and something. These guys worry me though. Their lack of fatigue is bloody terrible. Level 6 Flail Master. Burton, why are you so bummed out? You felt useless in reserve. Man up, dude. For real. Right, I think let's go pay for some training for some of the lower level lads and we'll go hit another one of those bandit camps. Yeah, Mark Anthony's made it all the way through. In fact, you know, while we're down here, let's just explore. I'm pretty sure that we'll find another bandit camp here. I think we'll spend a week or 2 just clearing out the ruins. Ooh, 15 undead. This is a nice easy battle and it's a good chance for us to get some seasoning on the lower level guys. We'll just take out the 1 archer. And then these lower level lads can just stay on the back lines and just use pikes. I mean, it's just zombies, they're not that dangerous at all. And if you guys have a weapon specialization, use that weapon. If not, just use a sword. Sword Raider, Hammer Raider, yeah, this should be good. This is going to be loads of XP. God, my back's fucking killing me. Ugh. Let's see here. Grimold, I didn't give you the correct weapon. Why on earth are you carrying a reinforced boondock bow? Random. Yeah. Mark Anthony has so far been anything but a disappointment. He's been a stone cold badass this campaign. I mean, give or take a few, a bit of blue on blue action where he's hit his own teammates, but you know. Things happen. I was gonna say, why is that zombie running away from us? Okay, Noctier's coming into melee range. That's a brave strategy. Let's see if it works out. Hey, so I should have swapped out the kite shields for heater shields, but oh well. It's nice how we can target the head there. Extra damage. Forward, men. Hold your position, let them come. That Noctier got wrecked. And I think we can agree that the most satisfying sound in the game is the sound of that two-handed warhammer. So, Picasso is getting hit a lot. His melee defense doesn't seem to be that high. Get him, boys. Oh yeah, having the high ground like this makes a gigantic difference. I can say in the offline campaign, in the siege I had to break against orcs, there was two groups of orcs running around. Is this going to hit both of them? I don't think so. It was two groups of them, so that was me against 32 orcs. And they had the orcs at the high ground, so those little goblin skirmishers were just peppering us with arrows. It was a bloody nightmare. So this compared to my offline campaign, I've got better gear here, but I had better soldiers in the offline campaign. Ooh, Berserk with the old pikeman, nice. Almost feel bad for these zombies. Almost. Yeah, it worries me how much our raiders are getting hit. Our raiders don't seem to have the best defense, which is a real concern. I can't hit multiple guys here. Oh yeah, thanks. Very kind, Killer. Participating in Patreon streams now, and then would mind if add Stobbie as a character. My thought was that I would do some okay, you're very kind. Get wrecked. I want to take a look at what Lars's melee defense is, because he's been hit by almost every shot that's he's taken at him. Frankly, it's a bit of a concern. I mean, when we're dealing with multiple orc warriors, I worry for his survivability. He gets hit every single time. Lars, what's your 21? It's not that bad. Oh, whoops! I didn't even realize I was standing next to that zombie. See what, if I'm ever stuck in a World War Z situation, I would hope that I could find the 13th Legion and have them help me. Because these lads are not struggling with the zombie apocalypse here. Actually, if you were in a zombie survival situation, I would think that the Roman tactics of shield wall with spears and weapons would actually work pretty damn well. But as we've discussed before, most of these zombie movies just frustrate me because no one seems to think, let's find a diving store and see if you can get one of those shark diving suits. That's basically the iron mesh. Because if you have that mesh, the zombies can't get through it and you're fine. Whole problem solved. Right. Don't need that. That's junk at this point. We don't need all these shields, that's for sure. Tools are worth their weight in gold. Teeth we don't need. What up, Hans? So Hans, I was just saying to the stream that I did my first siege offline today. It was a real eye-opener. Victoria is a archer. How can you still be just negative? You won a battle, there you go. Yeah, I got super unlucky, Hands. I had there was the group of catapults, which is 25 enemies, like a mix of orcs, orc warriors, berserkers, and a whole bunch of goblins. And then, as I was about to hit them, a roving band of orcs hit me as well. So it was 25 plus 16 orcs, and then it spawned with them on high ground. So it was just, we had a bad time. It wasn't good. No good. But on this group, the 13th Legion here, these three archers are just fucking amazing. We've got a mastercrafted bow and 3 war bows, and we're just tearing through everything. I do worry though that once we encounter those warriors, the orc warriors, we're gonna have some problems. I'm just thinking, when am I going to join the war? I think we're pretty close. I want at least, I said one more quote-unquote heavy armor, but I think we actually have it. Let's go for 2 more, because we're gonna need backup sets of heavy armor, and we should be able to get it pretty easily. We'll quite easily be able to clear out whatever ruins we find, and at this point, damn near every single bandit camp is just a free set of heavy armor for us. Let's hit this training hall and we'll go clear out these 2. Hot in here. Hang on a sec. Sorry guys. It's approaching summertime here in the UK. It's a sweltering 18 degrees today. Oh yeah, Kino, we always knew it was going to be Hands. So I think I got 228, and I don't think Bosco's finished here. We're just waiting for Bosco to finish. Let's just offload a bunch of junk because we don't. What we need now is space in our inventory. It's amazing how far we've come that I can actually sell so much of this stuff. I don't think we need these daggers, do we? I'm kind of tempted that for these lads, yeah, let's give them the daggers that don't weigh anything. I mean, it's 1 extra point of fatigue. Who else is struggling for fatigue? Level 7 Sword Raider, he's actually not bad, is Dor Redless. We've got loads of raiders. Have we got a 3rd greatsword? You know what? I can try a 3rd Raider in my loadout. Because Aurelius Noctis isn't really doing very much. I mean, fine, he hits the head more often, but, you know, whoop-de fucking do, frankly. Let's try this. Yeah, that'll do just fine, I reckon. Are there any more of those goblin swords kicking about? No. Yeah, so we've got 3 raiders in this in this party. Awesome. I kind of think like Picasso could do with heavier head armor though. I don't want to wait around and repair. Let's just have the blacksmith repair our armor for us. We can get straight back out there and clear out those ruins. I should have spent like a week or two rushing XP and levels on those 2 guys up front, and hopefully finding as much heavy armor as we can. I mean, we could always spend the money and buy, here we go, scale armor, but 6,000 is an awful lot. What's encouraging is that we've got decent armor already, and it's not costing us too much. And weapon-wise, look, it's all tier 1, that's tier 2. We could do with another Lord's Sword. But Picasso, honestly, is going to have to pick a weapon specialization. I feel like I might want another hammer. Or another axe specialized. We need axe specialists. We've got these fighting axes. We should be using them. Right, okay. We have a bit of a garage sale here. That's all junk at this point. Amazing to say. Am I going to need these swords? No. Am I going to need these flails? Honestly, no. 1, 2, 3, or 3, or 3. Yeah. The axes I'll hang on to. Alright, Vincent. Let's have a wee drink. Who are our lowest? Let's do sparring fight on Boone. Lars. Grimold is not on the front line. Dora or Redless, I'll pay for him as well, I think. Lars, 100%. We've already trained him. Okay, good. Training experience. Just gonna see who's the... Oh yes, Alexander. Alexander needs training. Bitzelfuss needs training. Oh god, that's expensive. But I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's go clear out these ruins. We need this XP boost. Quick. What other ruins can we clear out? We can probably do that one as well. Yeah. You know why I'm broke? Because I'm paying for that training. I mean, I wouldn't normally, but... Okay, it's been 43 minutes. It's in this episode here. When we come back, we are going to be clearing out Stonefist Keep and Abandoned Walls.